recording now.
Check.
Hope that joint can pick up the sound right.
This the Carter 6?
Huh?
This the Carter 6 that's playing?
Yeah.
People been talking about this being trash.
This joint definitely trash.
Dang.
Absolutely trash.
I think Wayne was just trying to put something out because I ain't even see no promotion for it.
He ain't even care. He put a bunch of crap on this one.
Facts. Probably that album deal that he probably had and his record deal.
Right. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying though. I tell you, man, I tell you a lot. I be like, I'm proud of you because I seen you, you know what I'm saying, not grow up from a kid, but still a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
And where you at now, not a lot of us have that strength in us, man. Like, I ain't got it, you know what I mean? Y'all boys, more power to you.
Yeah, but I remember you was cutting at that spot on Broad Street. I forgot the name of it.
Ace of Blades.
Yeah. When they was charging like $80 a cut.
Yeah, that joint was crazy.
Dang, that was a minute ago too.
Yeah, that's about 10 years, man. About 10 years ago.
Yeah. That's how long I've been. Yeah, that's pretty much how long I've been here in Richmond.
It's about 10 years.
I just be trying to have my little stake in the world.
Seeing what y'all doing, man, like your parents did a great job. I tell your dad that all the time. I don't get to talk to your mom as much, but
yeah,
I told her the same thing at your wedding. She did a good job.
Yeah, that's something that I've noticed. The best situations do come from that. That 2-parent household. That's kind of what kind of motivated me to try to start having kids after getting married instead of doing it before, where it's no shame on people that go that route. But I always believe I'm trying to give a child who don't got no choice in something the best chance possible. And from what I know, that comes from a 2-parent household. But there still be kids that come from 2-parent households that still be bad, be the worst.
But I did learn that if you're gonna pick a woman, now, man, you gotta pick a woman with both parents. Even if they not in the same household, she gotta have both parents.
Yeah, at least in her life.
Yeah, because if she don't at least have a male figure in her life, she ain't gonna respect you.
Yeah.
She don't know how to respect you or appreciate you. So you gotta have one with that figure, that thing in her life.
Right. A couple things that I learned just from being out here and seeing things. Like you said, 2-parent household. You gotta look at all the women in their family.
Mm-hmm.
Are they single? Oh man. What's their life like?
Oh man.
Because that's a big inspiration to a lot of people.
If you go to a home event like a cookout or something like that, and you're the only man, you the only shit. Ain't nobody got a man except her. You the only one. Yeah, you gotta get out of there. That thing ain't gonna go right.
Yeah. And also, it's my advice to a kid or my kid or somebody, try to date somebody without a kid.
Yeah. Because the way the structure of the household goes, it's supposed to be man, woman, child, right? God, man, woman, child.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if she already got a kid, you can't expect her to put
over you.
Yeah, you can't expect her to put that kid over. Put you over that kid. That ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
So the structure gonna be off, the dynamic gonna be off from the beginning, bro. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? That right there is hard. I know a woman, I told her, she was telling me how her relationship was with her soon-to-be ex-husband or whatever. And I told her, I'm like, yo, if you want the best for your kids, you might want to go back to them. Y'all got quite a few kids.
Yeah, it's better to kind of work that situation out.
Yeah, you might want to try to work that out.
Yeah. How's your walk with God been going?
My walk with God, man, great, bro. Straight peace, man. Like, when I say peace, I feel good about it. I wake up, I don't care what nobody else saying. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's what got me in the bad situations, caring about, I mean, in our community, that's what get us in a lot of bad situations. We care about what people who are unqualified to get their opinion say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my walk, man, it's been great, bro. That's all I can say, man. I'm blessed, bro.
Same.
We're a whole lot of positivity. I'm not listening to a whole lot of unqualified opinions and trying to please somebody else and everything. You know, that's why my relationships, I had problems in relationships and everything because I never focused on pleasing God first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in pleasing God, I'm going to please myself because when people ask me, man, how are you successful in business and everything, they think I'm going to hit them with the business plan, blueprint and everything. If you crack that Bible open and you follow those scriptures the way you're supposed to and do the things that God say he wants you to do and live the way you're supposed to be living, no gluttony, get away with the lust, get away from the lust and all that stuff, man, everything gonna fall in your lap, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The blueprint been here for centuries, bro. And that's just real. Blueprint been here forever, man. If we follow it, it's there.
Yeah, like I told you before, the biggest word for me is obedience.
Listen, bro, obedience. Oh man, our women hate that word. They think that means you're a servant or a slave or something. I tried to explain to women, that like the way, you know, with women being in the house and different things like that, it wasn't supposed to be women being oppressed. It's supposed to be you being put up, you know, this soft girl era that everybody wants.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to tell them. I'm like, you being put up in a safe place. That's what that was about. It's just a lot of it that correlated to this whole walker, my whole faith, man. Everything I had questions about, everything I was thinking, man. It's just like I let go a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. I just let go, bro. I stopped trying to hold on to things that didn't want for me. You know, I mean, like if you're chasing anything, women, money, or whatever. If you're chasing something, it's because it's running from you.
Yeah.
So why chase it?
You feel me? And you gonna find it, but it's not gonna be what you wanted.
Yeah, you might not catch it. You know, if it, why would you know? Think about it. The word chase. It's because it's running away from you. It ain't yours. You chasing it for? Leave it alone. That's me. I just leave it alone.
Yeah, when you sit back and do all the work for yourself, everything will come to you.
What's meant for you will fall right in your lap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be true to who you are. And that's what I do now, man. Like a lot of the time in my past and like friendships, relationships and everything, I came in trying to be what those people wanted me to be instead of just being who I am.
Yeah.
And accepting who I am. I was worried about how they saw me. And like if we just not try to put on this representative up front and try to be who this person wants us to be up front, we wouldn't disappoint ourselves later. You know, so like a lot of the time, say like the relationship wouldn't even be where it is with friendships or whatever if you didn't do what you had to do in the beginning to get in it. Think about it. Like if say you with a girl and she say you gotta have money and you just putting all your money out there up front, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't do that in the beginning, she wouldn't even have no time for you. So you wouldn't even be in the situation in the end if you had been who you're supposed to have been in the beginning.
It's funny. It's funny. It's one of my bros. He was out of town somewhere and he was sitting there talking to a girl, and she said, "Oh, a man got to come with a bag to date me the first date, and to have me it's gonna cost." So he asked, "Okay, what's that cost?" She said $5,000.
Oh, you had a bill. You got a price tag.
She said $5,000. That's it.
You a price? That's it.
That's it. So if I got five bands up front, I can get everything I want from you. That's a crazy way to view yourself.
No, see that's the beginning of it. That goalpost gonna move, bro. Like in the beginning, it's 5,000. If she get that 5,000, next thing gonna be 15. Then it'll be 30. You know what I'm saying? Price will go up because she don't know her worth. She think her worth is about money. When, you know, it's not even the money that a lot of these women pursuing. They pursuing freedom. A lot of people, they think that money is what they want. They want freedom. And what they don't understand is freedom comes with sacrifice. You can't just have the freedom to do whatever you want to do and you ain't earn it. It's gonna come with sacrifice. It's something you're gonna have to relinquish, something you're gonna have to do in order to get that freedom.
Yeah.
They don't wanna believe that.
It's crazy. One of the verses of the day came up. It talked about that. I can pull out my phone and kind of read that once you get a second.
I said it to myself. I was like, bro, you ain't gonna never be happy. So at least you can do is make somebody else happy. And so I went along trying to make other people happy because I didn't figure like I'll ever be satisfied to be happy because I didn't realize that you have to make yourself happy every day.
Yeah.
Happiness is fleeting. It comes and it goes, and you have to every day you have to find a way to make yourself happy. And so now that I know that, I'm like, oh, yeah, Chip. I don't think I ever called you Chip.
That's what everybody call me. Maybe it's funny when
people that don't call you that call you that.
Yeah, that. But I'm pretty much used to it.
I'm the one. I'm just sitting up here. I'm talking about Aaron, like a square. Everybody call you Chip. I'm still calling you Aaron, like an old man. My social media manager now, she's like on my back, bro. Shout out to Nicole.
Yeah, I learned if you got something, got a brand or anything, you got to go ahead and get that social media person to handle that.
Yeah, you got to. I was just like, yeah, I don't have the time. I tried. She said I was doing pretty good on my own, but I don't really have the time to do it.
Yeah, I learned that myself because trying to put together a brand, do all of that. Mm-hmm. And do the social media, and that joint just turns into a lot.
Bro.
Yeah. I learned there's so much free money out here that you just don't have access to because you're not in the right room. Mm-hmm. And once you get into that room, man, you can take anything that you got to the next level.
Absolutely.
Whatever your passion is, you can feed the streets with it, for real.
But man, you tell me, how's it, man? You've been married a little while now. How's a couple months now?
Good. What's this month? June? What's today? The 7th? It'll be 7 months on the 10th.
How is it?
So yeah, it's good. Definitely a learning experience.
You better say that to camera on.
Nah, I can't say it's bad. Blink twice.
Send help. No, go ahead.
Yeah, it's been really good. The biggest thing for me, because we've been together for a while, since 2020. So, kind of stepping into the marriage, just more, I say, intentionality behind things. So the conversations are different. The way we move about things is
purpose. Everything got purpose.
Yeah, more purpose behind it. Okay. So it's like, each move that we make, before, like, the move that we're making was stepping into, going to marriage, what's this going to do to benefit us when we get married. But now it's like, decisions that we're making is like, what is this going to benefit, how is this going to benefit us 20 years from now? Right. And those are the kind of things that I like to talk about because, it's one thing to be able to plan out a life for yourself, but you plan a life out with a partner.
Yes, Lord.
You in a whole different category, tax bracket, everything.
And let me tell you, one of the most important things that I found is to make sure that you do audits, right? Mm-hmm. Like maybe monthly or every couple months to make sure that y'all still want the same thing.
Yeah.
So you don't end up years down the line with a person that they change their mind.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing that we do. That's one thing we do find important is checking. We do check-ins with each other.
Okay.
Financial check-ins, personal check-ins, emotional check-ins, all of that. Just to make sure that, like you said, we're still aligned on what we want and what we want out of ourselves and what we want out of the marriage.
And see, for a younger adult, man, for y'all y'all young, but y'all ain't no spring chickens. Y'all in the 30s.
Right. Well, I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, but for y'all to be able to know that, because from my generation, we wasn't on all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And it made me. I'm a little cold. You know what I mean? I ain't as what they say, emotionally
unavailable.
Yeah, I'm more emotional. I was more emotionally unavailable. And it affected my relationships negatively, in a negative way. So I was raised different, man. You know what I mean? I was raised hard. And I see y'all was raised. Now, not saying I wasn't raised with love, but the love I got was different. You know, you and her both come from homes with both parents. You know, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I would say that even with that, you know, I still had to learn to be able to do that, because before, you know, I never thought about, you know, a check-in, or, you know, seeing if you good. You know, if you living, you eating, you breathing, you good.
Yeah, you good. Shut up and eat.
I know. You know, but you know, I say us going to couples therapy was something that really opened my eyes to a lot that I didn't really realize about myself, and how I was showing up as then a fiance and then move towards being a husband.
You know, the most important thing about the couples counseling that I found, you have to pick the right counselor, because a lot of the times you can pick someone who's just but not the right counselor for you. Like I've had marital counselors and relationship counselors that just suck. Shout out to Frank, you suck. but yeah, you know, like, it's good that you guys had the right one, you know, the right one for you.
Yeah, we went through two trials of, I would say, like, you know, regular therapy, relationship therapy, counseling, and then we also did faith-based relationship counseling with the pastor who married us and his wife Sharon. And so I think both of those, we just invested so much time into the future. We had no choice and no excuse for not getting it right, because we have all the information. You got all the information.
You remember what I told you? Never let anybody come in between that. Never forget it.
Yeah.
Never forget it. That's why I said make sure y'all doing like a monthly audit, a week, whatever y'all need, man, on the emotional side, bro. Because the residual, the results of it, of not doing the right thing or not doing those things, is like, it's catastrophic, bro. Like, it's one of the worst feelings you'll ever feel, like losing your best friend. It's a terrible feeling. You lose your best friend before you lose your best friend.
Yeah, like, they'll still be there, but not there at all.
Yeah.
Start the job on Monday.
Oh yeah? Where?
GRTC.
Are you driving?
No, I'm in the office, the corporate office.
Oh, you running?
Yeah, I'm the current stuff.
Okay. All right. Bossed up. Once again, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't be driving no bus, so we gonna crash.
I be telling people, I be like, yeah, I got a little brother, man. That's, you know what I'm saying, bossed up out here.
Hey, I'm just trying to get my little piece of the world, man.
Telling him, I told your dad I claim y'all as my little brother. Yeah, it's all right, man.
Did Trent book an appointment today?
I think so. I gotta check. I think he did.
He always somehow, some way, we always book our appointments around the same days. Like, I think last time I came, I saw him that scene. I said, "With the market?" He said, "Yeah." What time? Like 1.
Right after you.
Was there.
Yeah. You, him, and your dad do that, man.
It's funny.
Your dad came yesterday though. But yeah, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just looking forward to, man, getting this storefront, man. I already, man. Look, it's around. It's down Shackle Bottom, and that joint is like, for some reason, I just feel like it's for me, bro. I've been looking at it for like 2 years, and I was like, it's been vacant, and it's perfect for what I need to do, size-wise, location, everything, right? And I'm just like, yo, it got parking and all that. So the price come back right, the lease price, the rent, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. You know what I mean? And I'm just looking forward to that. I ain't looking at nothing negative, none of that stuff. That's why when you ask what my walk with God, how my new faith and my new walk with God is, that's why I said, man, it's been great, bro. Eye-opening, bro.
Yeah.
Eye-opening.
Man, let me know how I can support you in that. I know opening that storefront will be major.
Oh man, storefront / salon. You'll be there getting your haircut.
Hey, that's it. That's work. That's closer to me actually.
Yeah, you'll be down there getting your haircut. Everything that you want in life is there, man. It's just you have to be willing to sacrifice for it and grow also. Not just sacrifice, grow into the person that you need to be to accept it. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm like, I don't care what what I have to give up in my pursuit of being close to God, man. Because I feel like that's the only thing that's been helping me, bro. I just been taking my rightful position, man. Just putting God first, working and staying diligent. That's what He gave me, bro. I find peace in cutting hair. Like, I don't have to,
Right.
you know what I mean? So obviously, but I find peace in it. And I just do things I find peace in. It allowed me to be able to take care of myself and all that.
Yeah. I remember when you first got that the deal off 9 point. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to find me a new barber.
Yeah.
He about to go corporate.
I ain't going nowhere, man. Yep. Everybody said that. They're like, man, I gotta go get me another barber. I was like, no. I'm like, no, you don't. Right. Okay, young fella. Get you up out here. Get you back home to the wife and kids.
No, I gotta go around and do errands. You know, after the haircut, just gotta find random things to do.
You keep on. That girl come calling me, bro. I'm gonna be like, I ain't seen him. You the one over there. It's your fault. You the one cutting his hair. They don't know how to act after they get a haircut. They don't want to come back to the house. He got on a new outfit.
Been to 4 stores, ain't bought a damn.
Ain't bought nothing. Ain't bought nothing. Been up all these stores. And she just at the house drinking wine. You go. Yes, sir. Bingo. Appreciate you.